Can I give like a tip when you're sending demos? Never send stuff like this. Like you name of the track and pre-master mix one, mix in my shed.
Mix in my shed.
Just put your track, original mix, whatever. If you're not getting it professionally mastered, put a limiter on it, make sure it's loud enough, and that's it. Don't do any other weird stuff. And also send extended mixes. I personally like to test the tracks out. And if I get radio edit, I'm like, what the fuck should I do with this?
Hey, I'm Graham Farmer, founder of the dance music magazine Data Transmission and Twitch partner, streaming on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays from 1 p.m. On this channel, we share the full interviews from my Twitch streams. But before we jump into this interview, if you can help this video get more reach by giving it a like and a comment, it'd be most appreciated. And don't forget to consider subscribing so you always get notified when we drop new interviews. Hey, Heider!
Hey, what's up, guys?
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Twitch. Welcome to my
Thanks
Discord.
for having me.
It's, as I was saying in the intro, like, man, I spoke to you so much on email that it's actually great to actually speak to you in person.
Yeah, finally. We actually met briefly at AD a few years ago.
No.
Yeah, your party. But it was like really fast, and you were doing so much stuff that night. So like you were running around all the place. Yeah, I remember. Nice party.
That was a busy party. That was a really busy party.
Yeah, it was.
I like that venue as well. It's really cool for a party. It's
the hotel.
Yeah, it's just like it's in the front of a hotel. It's just like a bar, but it's quite cool. I am Chris Gooding. Yeah, Heider, that's my coach right there. You're coaching people. Cool.
Yeah, I'm coaching for Western Discord community, kick and bass.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
You're in the kick and bass. The kick and bass.
Yeah, I'm one of the coaches.
Nice. Okay, so let's start from the start. We'll talk about that in a minute. Let's start from the start. For those of you who don't know who you are, tell us about you and how do we say the label's name? Because I always thought it was one way, and then someone said the other day it could be something else, and it's confused me.
Whichever way you like it, the important thing is that you speak about it, I think.
Right,
so it should be NOID in theory, right. But everybody calls it NOID. So yeah, it's fine.
So yeah, tell me about yourself. And I like that mic, man. It's cool.
I mean, I've been DJing for, I don't know, more than 10 years now. I'm 26 at the moment. And I've been making music for a while and running parties since 2015 with the NOID thing. And it became a label back in 2019. And we've been running since. It's been a nice ride.
So the party started in 2015. Wow, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, it's been a while. Because I was going to Ibiza that summer, the summer before. And I always went Mondays at Sunkies at the cough party from Imagine Dance.
Right. I
really fucking liked the vibe, so I was like, okay, I want to do something similar in my city, and we started doing that. And with my colleague Pietro, who is the other NOID guy. Yeah, it's been nice.
So it's two. It's been going well. So it's two of you because okay, cool. And then the label started in 2019.
2019, yeah.
Really?
First track premiered on Data Transmission, actually.
Yeah.
Vangelis Kostoksenakis.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Cool dude.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. You know, me and him went to AD one time, and he's very short. And
I'm not too tall. You are really tall.
Yeah, and obviously I'm very tall, and we were walking back to the host. I was like, let's just walk back to the hotel. It won't take that because I think we're near each other. And I just went walking off, and he was like, "Oh, we're gonna run back to the hotel then." And I was like, "No, this is just walking." Like I'm just like, and he's like, "No, that's running unless you've got big tree legs like you have." Because obviously I'm 6'6", so it's like, yeah. So and he's like, "You big tree, just slow down." And then from then on, I was like, "Come on, move your little legs." And it's just been that whole thing. Like,
yeah, it's quite a character.
Yeah,
I met him few years back because he came to play the party actually.
Nice.
Yeah, it was cool. Cool night.
Yeah, I'm like, do you know, everyone comes in and goes, "Oh, yeah, you're a lot taller than you were on your streams or your video." I had someone come from the Philippines and they were like, "I thought you were only this big," and I was like, because she watches it on all the videos on her phone, and I'm like, "Yeah, hi."
Because the thing is, you never know how tall a person is until you meet them in person. Last month I went to see Clooney playing, and I didn't expect him to be so tall. It's like 2 meters. I don't know what's that in feet.
Wow, he's taller than me then.
He's really tall.
That's like
he's a fucking basketball player. I can swear on Twitch, right?
Well, apparently we can't, but I've been doing it for ages. So
Okay.
I would, yeah.
Okay. I'm not familiar with the etiquette for the stream.
We just do what we please. It's all good.
Okay.
How was the label? How was the pandemic for you, and how was the label during that period? Because obviously you're doing parties. Obviously they stopped, and how was the label through that?
Yeah, I would say that the pandemic kind of helped the label actually, because when you're running all the parties and stuff, you kind of in the groove of things, and it's difficult to concentrate on new stuff and developing your new thing, which is the label. And during the pandemic, we had a lot of time to concentrate on nailing down some of the processes for the label, like the promo stuff, all the artwork, and all the like looking for demos, talent hunting, and all that stuff. And I think the label benefited actually from the pandemic, weirdly enough. And then we started again with the parties, and everything is going really well, I think. So yeah, we definitely took the best part of it, I would say.
That's cool. And then where are you, like from a label point of view, where are you signed up to, and what sort of stuff are you looking for right now?
I'm looking for like something that excites me, something that I would play actually during one of my sets. That's the most important thing, I think, because I'm a DJ before I'm a producer, I think. And the thing I always think about when I'm listening to demos is, would I play this? And if I would, then there is a chance of signing. After I find a record that I like, I go check out the person who produced the record. I see what they're doing, how they're moving, and stuff like that. Because I think we put a lot of effort in promoting the tracks, and I want to be sure that the artist that we're going to sign is going to be as proactive as we are in promoting the track and being like an active part of it. It's not like I sign it and that's it. It's your job now to make me big. You know,
yes. Yeah.
And many producers think like that, but it's not like that, I think. And many labels I've released with, they don't do even that much of a promo job, so you kind of have to sort out yourself.
Yeah, I was chatting to Toolroom yesterday, and I was telling them that I spoke to someone, and they were like, "I've been signed to Toolroom," and I was like, "Have you?" Because I know the people that are signed to Toolroom, and it's about 4 of them, you know. And he was like, "I've been signed to Toolroom," and I'm like, what's happened? And he went, they're going to put this track out for me. And I was like, that's not signed. You've signed one record, and is it coming out on a VA? And he was like, yes, it's coming out on a compilation. I'm signed to Toolroom. And I'm like, you've basically have signed one record, and they're going to see how you do. And you're going to have to put a load of effort in. So it's good to see that other labels like yourself are doing that as well. Artwork's changed loads, man. I like the new look. It's looking sick.
Yeah, we started working with a local artist from our city actually. Yeah, it's been nice. People liked it. We're working on next year stuff, and it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be even cooler. So yeah, stay tuned for next year, next season.
Cool. I know you guys hammer the Spotify, and I've hammered the Spotify for a long time, and your playlists are epic. Talk to me about your Spotify and how you kind of manage that.
So basically, when we started the label, I was like, okay, how can I promote the tracks and get people to listen to the tracks and have a network that works for the label actually? Because I mean, it's a lot of money to put it into a label and make it work. So you need to make it back some way. Yeah. And streaming, I think, is great. I basically started like building my own playlist, running ads, all that stuff. And that worked well. Then I started getting contacted by people who were like, okay, so we got these tracks. We noticed your playlist. Can we do trades and stuff like that? And from then on, you notice how it works. So what do? You then go and look yourself for other people who are doing playlist stuff, and you grow your network. We basically have like, I don't know, a 300 people network for this stuff. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Works pretty nicely. But you also need to remember that it's not all about the network, I think, because the track is the first thing. If the track is good, it's going to pick up by itself. But if you can push it well, it's going to pick up faster, yes. I think. And that's the thing. So, but music comes first, I think. And if you have the right tools to promote it, then that's great.
And then now the events have come back. Did you say? How's that? How they?
Yeah, we actually did like, I don't know, 20, 30 dates during the summer, but it was all sitting gigs because Italy, the COVID regulations. Yeah, it was like I was dying inside DJing to sitting people, but whatever, you do what you have to do. Then back in October, clubs opened back again with limited capacity, and we've been running since then. Since February, restriction basically came down a bit, and we could do like proper parties again. And we started booking like the acts we like the most, stuff like that. We had Shermanology, Joshua, Tita Lau, Biscuits. Yeah, it's been a nice year. We closed the season pretty well, and we actually had the closing party last Saturday. Then we got asked by another venue to do another one next Friday, and so we're back into it. And then we'll be going into the summer thing with the summer venues and stuff like that.
Oh, is there kind of inside venues and outs and open venues?
Yeah, because in Italy gets hot, so nobody wants to go to like inside venues.
Gotcha. That's cool though. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. Like the summer clubs are pretty cool.
Nice. Where are they? So you're in Milan, right?
Yeah, like 60 kilometers from Milan, Bergamo. We have an airport. People know the city for that.
There's been tons of demos. As per usual, we've had a couple of people where they've used a public link instead of a private link. So when you're sending a link for these A&R sessions, make sure you click the share button, private link. Otherwise, we go and click on the link and we get and it's no good. So make sure you send your link properly. Otherwise, it just can't happen. But right, so let's jump into these. As we all know, for those that haven't been here before and those who are new in the chat, if we like the track, we can give it one or two noises. We can give it the rave horn. We also have the ultimate. So if you're feeling them, dude, you can trigger. You can just tell me and I'll push the buttons. Okay. If you're feeling anything, you want to pick them up and you're you're into them that much and you want to sign them, great. Obviously, we've given you the spread. We've given access to the spread, and you've got their emails, so you can hit them back, and that can all happen. What did you think of the demos as an overall kind of collective?
I think the level is pretty good. Like, I've heard some cool stuff. There is some things they need to maybe fix, and I've took some notes for people. So if they want to work on the tips I gave them and then send them back as demos, that's great. Yeah, but I think the level is pretty decent. Like, I'm impressed overall.
Wicked. Let's get cracking then. Right, so let's go into this mode. Here we go. Sick one. Right, this is from, how do we think we say this? Luan
Trombin.
Fuck's sake.
He's my mate. He's from Brazil, I think.
Okay, Luan Trombin. Excellent. Going in at the start with a difficult name to say. Brilliant. Right, let's have a listen to this and see what we think. There we go. What
Nice
did you
track.
think of that? I like that. It was cool.
Yeah, it's a strong start, I would say. We're starting strong. I think that the mix is pretty nice. The vocal is quite catchy. The things I'm not sure about are the way the vocal is used like throughout the track. Like the vocal chop that drops in straight away on the drop. I would like keep that for later because you want to keep on building up the attention on the track. So I don't know. That didn't convince me too much. And also on the second break, there's like the vocal looping. The loop getting shorter and shorter, but I'm not sure it works with the timing because you got all the synths going and the bass going under, which are pretty like straightforward with the groove, and then you got this other thing that is going shorter and shorter, and it's kind of fighting. I get what we was trying to do. I like the idea. I'm not sure about the execution.
Okay,
but it's a nice track. I like the bass line works well. It's got the right amount of notes and poses, and it's groovy. I think if he can like fix the vocal stuff, this would be a nice track to release. Actually,
that shouldn't be that difficult. Then they're quite simple little tweaks. Like you're saying, the mix is sounding great in the headphones. And okay, should we give it a little rave on?
Nice job, Luan.
We'll give it a little rave on. Luan, great start. Right, let's carry on then. I thought it was a great start. Drax Nelson and oh my gosh, Drax Nelson and Zaquento. Oh, Zaquento! This is called Midnight Stuff. And do you know, all the time I'm terrible at names.
It's an English thing. You'll struggle with names.
Oh my days! Especially when they're in the Twitch chat and they're like all joined together in like, what's that supposed to say? And then you spot it. It's like watching one of those magic eye things. It's just like, oh, there it is. Right, let's play this. I'm excited. That's a good start. I'm excited to see what this one sounds like. Wow, I love that.
Pretty nice track.
Yeah, let's give that all the fucking bells and whistles. Yes.
Yeah.
That was sick.
Yeah, total groover. I have a few notes about the mix. I think the bass is a bit too loud and uncontrolled at times. It kind of makes the kicks seem to be too thin, and I think it's not. I think it's the bass that it's too loud. So I'll make sure to turn it down a bit. I usually tend to keep my bass like 3 to 5 dBs less loud than my kick, so that you have enough separation and space between the two, and you can let the kick like lead your track. There was like a cowbell thing which was a bit too loud and dry. I would try to fix that in the mix more. And that thing. And but in general, it's a nice groover. Definitely a track that will work well in a club. So yeah, nice job.
Yeah, really cool. Yeah, and again, those are little tweaks, dude. Like he's almost there for you. Like I could definitely see that on your label as well. Like I know the stuff that you've been putting out. Like
it could work really well. So yeah, get to work on it and send it back again.
Yeah, cool. And if not, I love that track. It was sick. We might put it out. Let's go for it.
You're gonna steal it from me?
No, it's all yours, man. It's all yours. It was all good. Stu Kelly reprise. Let's do this one. There we go. I'm kind of cutting these short a little bit because we've got so many and I want to get through them, and I don't want to run out of time, and we're going at the end going, ugh.
Nice track. Groove is solid. The mix is well done. I think we're missing like a proper hook for the track, like a vocal hook for the people to remember, to sing along to. And as it progresses, it gets a bit repetitive, I think. So you need to work a bit on the progression and the way you can add stuff or you take out stuff. And it's a really powerful thing to take out stuff. And I think that if you can master like the art of being able to take out stuff at the right spot, your track is gonna get like tenfold better. And but that's what I think about the track.
Yeah, Jono said he'd like to hear more variation on it, which I agree. And Loz says it feels like it's missing an element, like you say, possibly like just either a vocal or something that just hooks you in. You like something on, I agree with that as well. But yeah, mix wise, it sounded cool. Like something big in the headphones, but yeah. It was just getting a bit repetitive. Just right. Let's play this next one. So this is from Darren After. Hey, a name we can say.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Control. Remote. Control. Remote control. Remote control. Shutting down. Remote control. Shutting down.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's great. Darren After's just joined us. Hey, Darren. How you doing, dude? Thanks for being here. And thanks for submitting your track. What did you think of that one?
Nice track, like a really good groove. I think the mix is great. You went a bit too overboard with the sirens, I think. There's one too many sirens, I would say, in the track. So I would try like taking a bit away, taking some sirens away, I think, and maybe like try and get creative with something else. And I don't think this track needs too much. I saw in the chat that we're saying the same thing, because the groove itself is really cool. The bass is driving, so you just need like little things to accompany it. But anyway, nice track, nice groove. Keep your sirens to a minimum, I would say.
Yes. Yeah, I think, yeah, I agree. I like the siren. People were saying they didn't like the siren, but I like the siren. I thought it was cool. But agreed, it's maybe too many sirens. But yeah, people just said it sounded good on the festival track. I agree. The energy is sick. He was going for a kind of siren war theme.
I get it, but I think you can be more subtle about it, Like the nice wah, wah. I think you just play it once, that's enough. You don't need three of them.
Agreed.
Or stuff like that. I don't know. Less is more.
But it sounded great though, didn't it? The energy was ridiculous. Yeah. Man, so many good ones today already. Holy crap. Wicked. Loving it.
No, I told you the level is high.
Yeah, the level is high. I'm super pleased. I felt that one actually even could have a race on because it was that good. I like that.
Yeah. Let's have the siren.
It can have the rave one. For sure. Those little tweaks as well. Like it'll definitely get the Hulk for sure for me. Next, Jesse Jones with a Z. That was sick. What did you think of Jesse Jones's?
It's a nice track. I have a few notes. I think the kick is a bit boxy, so you need like to scoop out something with your EQ. The hats has a lot of transient. I think he layered a lot of hats, and transient added up a lot, so you need to control that. Otherwise, it's poking out too much, and it kind of gets like piercing for the ear. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. Nice track overall. It's quite cool. I would love maybe something more special for the last breakdown. It's a bit expected how it is. But yeah, overall, it's a nice track, solid, good production.
Yeah, I like the vocal was good. I really like that.
Yeah, really cool.
People were commenting on the rave stabs. Again, I like those. I love those as well. Mm-hmm. Obviously we got the rave horn, but yeah, I really like that. Solid, another solid one. I feel like all of those are like 90%, and there's definitely something you can put for your label, and some are definitely not for our label. Yeah, perfect. Right, let's carry on. I thought this person's name was the name in the title, but it's not. Thank you. Eric Stank and Arriba Abajo. Bajo, yeah, Bajo.
Abajo. Es español, hombre.
Here he is. I'm glad I've got you here. Right, let's crack on. Let's play this.
Arriba, abajo.
What did you think of that one?
Yeah, more minimal kind of track. I think it's a bit too dry. Like all the drums, I don't hear like enough ambience overall on the track, and I don't really like the bass melody. I think it doesn't groove too well. It's kind of stale. You'd want something more driving and groovy, and I think it kind of stops the drop as it is right now. The drums are nice. Maybe you could like try and fix them into a groove better, like make sure they all have the same swing applied, so that all the loops sounds cohesive enough. Yeah, I think you need to work a bit on the transitions in the track. Like sometimes you get from a drop to a break, and it's kind of sudden. It doesn't feel as good as it should. And yeah, but it's a nice start. I will keep on working on this.
Yeah, it just felt a bit empty, didn't it? And I felt the vocal was a bit overused as well. Like, because it's a little bit empty, he's obviously using the vocal to try and fill it up, and it's like he needed something like it just didn't work. Like it was too much vocal, and then the trumpet came in, and it was like, well, the trumpet's cool, and he's definitely going solid grooves in where you could tell it was going for solid grooves, but it's just falling a little bit short of where it needs to be.
Yeah, the thing is, when you feel like a section is falling a bit short or falling a bit flat, you should either add something new or shorten it. I think if you feel like it's getting boring, means that you don't need that part in the track. I think, or that part is not interesting enough. So you can do both. It's a game of balance, I think. But yeah, nice job.
Right, Chris Gooding is here. Yes, dude, there's one in the chat.
Sup, Chris?
Come on, Chris, this better one slam. Right, okay, let's go for this. Chris is in the chat. Let's go.
Feel the rhythm. More. rhythm.
There we go. It's hard to stop them dead. I need to get a fader for the SoundCloud. Anyway, fader. That was cool.
Oh,
Big
nice
Tech
track,
House
Chris.
number. Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
give that the rainbow.
I think this is a bit.
Go on, sorry.
Yeah, definitely a nice one. I think the bass is a bit too loud, kind of, and the transient on the kick on the click on the kick is a bit too strong. But overall, it's a nice job. You did a really great job on the groove, like keeping it interesting with all the one shots, snare rolls, and all that stuff. So that's really cool. I think you kind of didn't give enough attention to the breaks and getting like a nice hook or melodic idea in the breaks, something to like get some rest from the bass line and then get back to it and be more excited about it. But yeah, overall it's a nice track. I think you need to make the breaks a bit stronger and then you're there.
Cool. Yeah, again, another solid demo. Like, I enjoyed it. Right, that was good. I liked Feel the Rhythm. I definitely want to listen to that back again once I can put the speakers on. And not to use headphones for sure.
You need to get one of these sub pack.
Ah, you guys. So in my disco shed in my garden, we've got these Adam Basic Audio gave us these speakers. So we've got this shed in my garden that's basically absolutely pumps.
Nice.
But you can't obviously you can't put the speakers on while they stream, otherwise it just
for sure
just doesn't work. Right, Dirty Kid, No Games. That was interesting. Dark, wasn't it? Dark tech house.
Yeah, quite different from the rest.
Yeah.
A bit more bass housey, I would say. Also too.
Yeah, feeling like a kind of more USy and dark,
more US,
dark.
Definitely. Yeah, I think the vocal is quite unintelligible, so I would try to take it a bit up in the mix. Because you cannot quite understand what he's saying. The drop is nice. I think has got a nice groove going, but there is too much stuff going on. You cannot concentrate on the groove and vibe to the track well, I think. So it wouldn't work too well on the dance floor. The second break is a bit too long and boring, to be honest. It needs something to happen. Either make it shorter or come up with something to make it more interesting, I think.
It definitely lost me in that second break. Like I was quite into it. I was quite into that. Even the kind of the hardness of it. I was quite into that, and then just lost me in that second break. Like I was like, "Way, man."
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I would say. You always need to think about this when you're making a track. You don't want to give a DJ like a point where he's gonna say, "Okay, now I want to mix out of the track." Always keep them on the edge, should I mix out or not? Do I want to hear the next part of the track? And that's the thing. I think I would have definitely mixed out if I was DJing in that second break.
What's that? So I couldn't find my way out of the second drop with a map and a compass. Oh my word! Love that comment, but that's funny. Let's move on. Hey, Lex, how you doing? Sick, wicked. I like Lex's tracks. They've been improving all the way for the last few months. It's good. I'm ready for this one. So this is pre-master. Am I going to need to turn this up? Loz, have you listened to this? Do I need to... We might need to pump this a bit more if it's pre.
Can I give like a tip? When you're sending demos, never send stuff like this. Like you name of the track and pre-master mix one, mix in my shed, or mix one, but I need to fix that thing. Just put your track, original mix, whatever. If you're not getting it professionally mastered, put a limiter on it, make sure it's loud enough, and that's it. Don't do any other weird stuff. And also send extended mixes. I personally like to test the tracks out. And if I get a radio edit, I'm like, what the fuck should I do with this? And so, yeah, those are my tips for demos.
That's a great tip. We should cut that out, Loz. Mix 63B. Nice. That's cool. Right. Let's go with this. There we go, back in.
I really like the vocal, really dreamy. I'd like it to be a bit more up in the front of the mix, a bit less wet with reverb and delay. I think the bass is way too loud. You were probably trying to get the track loud enough, but you shouldn't like overdo the bass, I think, because it's going to overpower the rest of the mix. And not even a master will save it. So the thing is, if you're going to send this for mastering, make sure the mix is as good as you can get. It should sound already close to what a mastered record sounds like, even if it's not as loud. And what else? I think the close-ats was a bit too loud. And the drums need either some better sample selection or more layering to get them properly powerful as you want them. The levels need a bit of work. You might mix at too high of a level, and you cannot like quite understand what level you're putting your instruments to. So maybe take the volume down and figure out what the level should be. Referencing is also big for that. What I usually do is I have a reference track. I take it to -10, which is the level I have my kick picking usually, and I mix referencing it back to that, so I can basically tell what the reference track was sounding like before mastering, because I have my loudest element at their loudest peak, so it's basically the same thing. Make sense? I hope so. Yep. That's a tip for getting a better mix balance.
Yeah, I thought the arrangement as well. We've had previous tracks from her, and the arrangements just sort of needs tweaking, but it definitely lost me again in the middle there. I thought there's loads of nice things going on. It just, like you say, the bass. Those listening on phones, that would have probably sounded not so great for you, because it was too much.
Yeah, lots of great ideas.
You were saying you were doing the kick and bass. Tell me about kick and bass. What are you doing for them? And you're being a mentor.
Oh, I'm a mentor there. I'm a coach for the server together with Weston, Moose, and Million. Yep. And yeah, we basically post new tutorials every week. I do one-on-one sessions, and we do direct feedback on tracks for the subscribers. Yep. And yeah, I've seen a lot of talent coming out of the server, actually, like people improving a lot. And it's great because you kind of see the process of it. And you see people getting better, and it's really nice. It's
a paid Discord server, and that's
it's a subscription.
Subscribe to the Discord server. So by West End, is that right?
Yeah, West End, US producer, really cool guy.
Yep. Markino. He's he's been releasing some good stuff. We've been kind of doing some stuff with him already, so he's cool. Yeah, he's had a good release recently on Rim. Did I remember that? Which is part of Spartak's
Nice.
Tech House label. So he had one on Rim recently. I think Rim. Yes. Let's play this. Right.
I think it's a nice idea. Like it grows nicely, but it's too repetitive. It doesn't progress. The track doesn't progress. You never got rid of that kick. It's always stomping away.
Yeah.
And it's also a bit muddy. The kick is a bit muddy, I think, and the drums are a bit weak. I don't know. I would either try leveling them better or maybe layering.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the main thing for me is like creating more tension in the track. Right now, I don't feel like there is enough of it, and you need it to keep the listener engaged.
I like the little acid sounds at the start. I like the little acid sounds at the start,
those are cool.
and then we lost them, and then we kind of got these little random styles of vocals and stuff, and it was like okay, but it just kind of plodded along, and I'm like, well, I've heard it now. What's next? What's it going to do next? And it didn't.
Yeah.
Apart from those little fires, it just didn't really. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a nice start. It's just a matter of like cutting away stuff and getting a better like how do you say that? I don't know the word in English. You get what I mean.
I can tell you, I definitely wouldn't know the word in Italian. Cool. Dan Box, what's up? I like the kind of what's up. What's up?
What's up?
Yeah, what's up? Dan, I like his logo as well. It's quite nice.
Acid is my DNA.
Right, where do you want to start with that one?
Well, I think the track feels a bit dark. At this moment, you have like your kick and bass really loud and your top end quite quiet in volume. Also, the mid part of your percussion is quite lacking. So I'll work on that. What else? I think the bass line is not driving enough. Some swing would help, maybe some changes in the pattern. But yeah, that would be my notes. Overall, it's decent. Just needs some tuning.
I liked lots of it. Like I wasn't sure. Like someone said about the ride on time sample, it could be. Like I hear what you're saying there. Like you wouldn't get that cleared, so take that out and find something else. Like it didn't. I don't know if it had enough swing. Like it wasn't. It sort of seemed very kind of straight and like you just couldn't feel yourself dancing to it. Like that's very simple. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it very simple. I didn't want to dance to it, and that's a serious problem. Like it didn't want to. You didn't want to move your hips to it. Like you just sort of just stood there going, "Right, cool, I got it."
Yeah, when doing more minimal tracks, I think groove and swing is one of the most important things because it's like adding a sound without adding a sound. You're just moving it and creating something new, something unexpected, and it's cool. And yeah, it keeps the listener on. I don't know. I don't have the words anymore today. Too much English for the day.
Man, you're doing so well. Also, you know, when you listen to really, really good tracks, especially in headphones, it kind of like there's sound everywhere, and there just seemed to be a whole chunk that was just not here, like in this part of my.
Yeah, that's the mid part, I think.
Yeah,
the mid part from the drums.
It just, that's kind of like I listen to music. It's like where there was missing bits, you know. But overall, I liked where it was going. I liked lots of the sounds. I liked the kick was strong. It definitely passed the kick test.
Okay, pass the kick test. I quite like the kick.
Thank you.
Luan has a great tip in the chat. I also do that a lot of the times. You basically swing your bass, find a nice way to fit your bass to your kick and clap, and then you apply that swing to all the drums. And that usually works really well. So yeah, great tip there.
Awesome. Thank you for that tip. That's cool. Right, Bass Daddy. Oh, look at this dude. He's a dude. Look at him.
Yeah, kick and bass fam.
He looks a little bit like Mario, though, guys. Do you reckon? Is he Mario's like brother? Bass Daddy could be related to Mario. He could be Luigi, yeah. Where is Mario?
It's me, Mario.
I can do it myself. I mean, I'm Italian, so it's a me, Mario.
Hey!
Exclusive. That's transmission sample.
Right, let's play this from Bass Daddy. I really like that. That was really cool. It was really weird.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Dirty Bird vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice track. I think I really like the way it drops in the first time, like with just the kick and bass. It's quite nice, and I like the groove the bass and the kick have. And I think the hat sound you have is a bit too harsh and loud. It's really mid-heavy and super distorted, saturated. I would use something more laid back, let's say. I'm not sure about the bell melody, the bell synth melody you have. You're mixing a lot of different kind of vibes together, and I'm not sure it works too well. The thing I would do is like find a main theme for the track, stick to it, and then you can like go to the side a bit, but never like get into like a completely different mood, you know? That would be my suggestion. And I think the synth, the one like kind of sounds like a trumpet synth or something like that. I wouldn't know how to describe it otherwise. It's a bit too thin. So yeah, maybe give it some more bass back and what else? Yeah, I mean, need some better sound selection, and that's it. I think the idea is there. So quite cool.
Yeah, quite cool. And whilst you were saying about his hat, I was like, you need another hat, dude. You need to change your hat, and we need to have a different hats. I was trying not to laugh. Anyway, right, it's good. That was good. I like that track. I know what you're saying about the bell thing. It was a bit harsh as well. It was like it was too much. You know, could be a mixed thing, but yeah. Get. We're not bringing the magic hat out. No, the magic hat is staying over there, out of the way.
What's up with the magic hat? I want to see it.
This is the magic hat. He's just like the magic hat comes out and he just goes, "Hi, I'm the magic hat." What do you think so far? Rubbish. Right, good. Let's carry on. Put it back. We'll be on Radio 1 soon, but Loz, don't worry. Right,
Another one. Do not name your track like this.
WAV pre-master.
I hate to see it. I hate it.
Are we going to need to pump this up? I reckon we may do. Like, let's try it. Well, if I need to push it in the mix, I'll do it. Okay, let's go. Right. There we go. What are your thoughts on this one?
I quite like the acid synth line. That's really cool.
Yes.
Yeah, the vocal, I think I've heard it on like 100 tracks already. So definitely get rid of it and find a new one because, I mean, the mix is nice, is well made. I think the synth shot sounds a bit cheap maybe, so maybe try and find like a stronger idea rather than like just throwing every synth you find to the track and hoping it makes it interesting. I think it's better to find a nice idea. It's difficult, but I think at the end of the day it's more rewarding. The other thing, when you dropped in the first time, like in 10 seconds you were already in another breakdown. That doesn't make sense to me.
It didn't make sense to me either.
Gives away the energy, and it doesn't make sense. So
we were like, oh, he's breaking already, and we were like, what's going on?
But decent track. I mean, you just need to make it a bit more less run of the mill tech house and find something particular for it. That's it.
I know their names as well. I've seen them about. Like I've seen them in some. I think like I was saying to you, I've seen them kind of doing some stuff, which is cool. Let's go. Right, next one. How are we doing?
Next one.
There we go. Firstly, at the start, was the vocal keep the COVID?
Kind of sound like it.
Right. What do you think of that one?
Nice track, nice groover. I think like the bass lines are really driving, like it. Would work really well on the dance floor. And I'm not a fan of the hat you have on the top end. I think you should like try and find a nicer one. Yeah, corresponds with the synth. Was cool. I think you kind of lost me in the second break. You kind of need like your wow moment for the track, and it was getting kind of repetitive there. And it's like an easy mix out point for a DJ. Try create something new instead of giving an easy mix out point. I think that would be my mindset going into a track and arranging it. And nice job though.
It was really solid. Yeah, solid. Someone said that there was a couple of things they wanted to see, but they would probably play it a little bit too much reverb and delay on the synth and the rave chord stab.
Yeah, the thing is, I can see myself playing it. I don't know if I would choose it if I were scrolling through tracks. you need that factor that makes you choose the track. I think.
What is coming up for you next on the label? Tell me how's 22, rest of 22 looking for you?
Whew, I'm not prepared for this. No, actually, in a couple of weeks, we have a release by Pool House and Meniana from New York. Great artist coming up. We got a new EP for like new talents. We do it every now and then, like 3-4 tracks for up and coming talents, and we try to push it at our best.
Yep.
Lots of releases for the summer, and you should stay tuned.
And those ones that you kind of like this time, those people should go if they want to go back and tweak them, and then what's the best way to get into contact with you once they've?
We have a link on our IG profile. You can click the link in bio, and we've got the demo box for the demos. And please send them there, not in DM, because I'm the most unorganized person ever. So I need to have all my demos in one spot, so I do not miss any. And
maybe they should put resending from the stream listen to put it in the subject or something, and from that.
Oh yeah, they definitely can do that. But I check everything, like every couple of days. I check all the demos I get, so cool. I will definitely listen to it if you send it.
Cool, epic.
And it's been a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
No,
I hope the stream went well.
Thank you for having it. It's been really good, man. Really good to see you and chat to you. And thanks for joining me today, dude. It's been good fun.
Yeah, it's been my first proper stream.
Yay!
We did great, I think. Nice.
I'll see you soon, dude. Thanks for joining me. See you soon, man.
Yeah, see you soon. Bye.